The Irresolute Adventure of the Insular Tiny Bear.
Once upon a time in a remote and insular forest, there lived a tiny bear named Benny. Benny was not your typical bear. He was insipidly small, barely bigger than a squirrel, and his fur was an inconspicuous shade of brown that seemed to insinuate his unremarkable presence in the vast woods. The insularity of Benny's world had made him irascible and irresolute. He often felt trapped by the intractable routines of his daily life, which consisted of searching for insipid berries and nuts. His fellow forest dwellers, the larger and more imposing animals, would often indulge in invective remarks, mocking his size and the apparent insignificance of his existence. One day, while Benny was contemplating the monotony of his life, a sudden storm hit the forest. The rain began to inundate the land, and the normally inured forest floor turned into a swampy mess. Benny, usually averse to any sort of change, found himself facing an unexpected predicament. With the water level rising rapidly, Benny decided he had to take action, despite his irascible nature. He embarked on an intransigent journey to find higher ground and safety. The insular forest, which once felt like his prison, now seemed vast and unknown. Benny's irascibility slowly transformed into determination as he pushed forward, trudging through the rising waters. His insipid appearance and tiny stature turned out to be an advantage, as he could navigate the flooded areas that were intractable for larger creatures. Benny's journey was fraught with challenges, but his newfound determination drove him forward. As he ventured deeper into the forest, Benny's resilience and resourcefulness began to earn him the respect of the other animals. They witnessed the tiny bear's irascible nature transform into unwavering resolve. Benny became a symbol of hope in the face of adversity. But Benny's journey was not without obstacles. The intransigence of the elements tested his limits. He faced raging currents, treacherous terrain, and relentless rain, all of which threatened to break his spirit. Yet, Benny remained intransigent in his determination to survive and find safety. After days of tireless effort, Benny finally reached a hilltop that provided refuge from the floodwaters. He had successfully navigated the intractable terrain and proved that even the most insipid of creatures could accomplish remarkable feats when faced with adversity. Benny's journey wasn't just a physical one, it was a transformation of his spirit. The insularity of his former life had given way to a newfound sense of purpose and a broader perspective on the world around him. As the floodwaters receded, the forest animals gathered to celebrate Benny's bravery. They no longer insinuated negative comments but instead praised his indomitable spirit. Benny had transcended his irascible past and had become a symbol of inspiration, showing that even the tiniest of beings could overcome the most insipid circumstances with determination, courage, and intransigence. From that day forward, Benny's life was no longer an insular routine. He had an exciting itinerary of adventures, and he faced each challenge with the same unwavering determination that had carried him through the floodwaters. Benny, the once insipid tiny bear, had become an indomitable symbol of hope in the insular forest, reminding everyone that the smallest of creatures could achieve the greatest of feats, especially in the face of intransigence. Thanks for watching. Hope you win the war you tell no one about.